How to make the most out of your next pop-up market, pop-up fair, or pop-up shop. Pop-up events are very, very popular, and I know that a lot of you, particularly those of you who are in artisan businesses, tend to use this as an opportunity to increase your sales, to increase your visibility. But many of you, if you're honest with yourself, can attest to the reality that sales are irregular at these events. I've gone to many of these pop-up events, and I've seen vendors just sitting there hoping that someone will come to their stall or their booth, hoping that, you know, they'll be able to get a sale or two. And some of you, if you're from the Caribbean, you know, have that market vendor approach. You call out the people as they're passing by to come and visit you. But how about we look at a much better strategy for your business? Firstly, let's look at setting your expectations for your outcomes. I want you to think about this. If you've gone to a very popular pop-up market or fair, chances are hundreds of people would have passed through your station, your table, your booth during that day. How many of those persons' information do you actually have? The truth is that without information from the persons who are interested in your products, there is no way for you to connect with them after the event. And yes, I do know that many of you have QR codes. Yes, I do know that many of you say, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Yes, you may get the follow. Then what? What's the plan of action? So you now have hundreds of people who have passed through your booth, passed through your station, but you have no way of connecting with them. Furthermore, you have several of those people who may have been interested in buying from you but couldn't purchase at that point in time. You have no way to connect with them. Lastly, your sales are slow because the truth is many persons, when they pass through pop-up fairs, do not necessarily have the cash in hand to buy at that point in time, or you do not have the facility to accommodate links, transactions, debit card, credit card transactions. So what can you do? How can you make your next pop-up fair work for you? I'm going to share with you some tips. Grab your pen, your paper, and ensure that you implement this the next time that you go off to your pop-up events. The first thing that you want to do is to create a way for persons to leave information with you. The easiest way for you to do that is to create some sort of giveaway, some sort of competition that will require them to leave their information with you, to leave a name, an email address, or a number. They are now signing up for an opportunity to win a prize from you. Now this does two things for you. Firstly, it allows you to gather information of people that you actually know like your products, are interested in your products in some way. And secondly, it allows you the opportunity to nurture a relationship with them thereafter. Now you have information to continue your connection, to continue your point of contact, either through text marketing, either through WhatsApp business, or through email marketing. So that's the first thing you want to do. Ensure that you are collecting information. The second thing that you want to do is ensure that on your table, it's very, very clear what you do. Now, I've seen this common mistake. I know that you have this small amount of real estate that you want to put all your products out on, but what that does is it creates a cluttered space. Have you ever gone into a cluttered store? Do you feel like, I know what I want to get when you go into a cluttered store? In fact, most times, if you're me, you feel very confused and you're probably going to leave. So instead of filling up your table with every possible option that's available from you, streamline what you are going to demonstrate and offer on that particular day. So instead of having perfumes, jewelry, rocks, ornaments, all at the same time, decide what you are going to focus on that's most suited to the fair that you're going to. Use your history of being in the fairs before to determine what's the most appealing product, what's the easiest sell, so that you are most likely at the point when someone comes to your table to get a sale. The third strategy that I want to ask you to have is, once you've decided the category of products that you want to demonstrate, ensure that there is something that's available in a sample size, a smaller size that's easy to purchase with cash. So for instance, If you sell products that cost maybe $200 or $300, ensure that you have a smaller version of it that may cost $50, $100, $10 if possible, so that you are able to initiate the transaction, so that you are able to get this person to purchase something from you that they're interested in, and maybe in a sample size they'll come back thereafter to become a repeat customer. Remember though that when you get those sales, ensure that you get the information of the person who is buying, because a customer that already exists is an easier customer to continue to sell to in the future. So the next time you go to your pop-up fairs, instead of just sitting at your table, sitting at your booth, waiting for someone to come to you, apply these strategies to make your area more attractive, and also apply these strategies to ensure that when you leave the pop-up fair, while you may not have gotten the income immediately that you're looking for, you have the information available to you to get the income in the future. Remember to like this video, remember to subscribe to this channel, and be sure to share it with all of your friends who are in the business of going to pop-ups. See you guys soon.